If stories about love, betrayal, and painful lessons draw you in, make sure to subscribe and stay close to our storytelling family. Let's dive into this one. I never thought a single decision could completely shatter my life, but it did. One choice, one night, and I became someone I promised myself I'd never turn into. It all began with silence, not the comforting kind, but the heavy, suffocating kind that slowly eats away at a relationship. Owen and I had been together for 6 years, married for 4. On the outside, we looked picture perfect. A modest home with a bright red door, steady careers, weekends out with friends, a playlist we built together. But inside those walls, we were nothing more than strangers brushing past each other. We didn't argue anymore, not because peace had settled in, but because neither of us had the strength to fight. I'm not saying this as an excuse. There is no excuse. I'm saying it so you'll understand how small, how unseen I felt. The man I betrayed Owen with, his name was Drew. He worked in marketing at the partner agency next to ours. At first, he barely registered in my world, but he noticed me. The first time he smiled at me in the elevator, something inside me stirred, something I hadn't felt in years. It started with little things. Coffee runs, trading jokes, complaining about deadlines. And then one late night after meeting, I crossed a line I can never uncross. It wasn't planned. It wasn't passionate. It was reckless. A desperate grasp for something I thought I'd lost. I can still remember the buzz of my phone while I was lying in hotel sheets with someone who wasn't my husband. A message from Owen. Dinner tonight? I can grab Ty. I never answered. I promised myself that night it would never happen again. That was a mistake I'd buried deep. But I broke that promise. Twice. And every time, I justified it with lies. That I deserved to feel alive. That Owen should have seen me slipping. That Drew cared more than my husband ever had. Lies, all of it. The truth came out on an ordinary Tuesday. Owen found the messages. Nothing explicit, just enough to crush him. I came home and saw him sitting on the couch, my iPad unlocked in his hands. He didn't scream. He didn't cry. He just asked me one question. How long? I didn't lie. I couldn't. That night, he packed a bag and walked out. The click of the door was the quietest sound, yet echoed inside me like thunder. The aftermath was brutal. Friends turned their backs. My sister cut me off. My parents tried to stand by me, but disappointment hung heavy in their eyes. And Drew? He vanished within a week. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence. I was nothing more than a distraction to him. That's when the regret came. Not as a sudden wave, but as a slow, steady drip. Brushing my teeth and remembering Owen making me laugh. So hard I cried. Walking home and recalling how he used to surprise me with coffee on lazy Sundays. Regret became the soundtrack of my days. I tried to heal. Therapy. Journaling. Endless tears. But nothing erased the fact that I had destroyed something irreplaceable. What haunts me most is knowing Owen would have fought for us if I had just spoken up. He wasn't cruel. He wasn't unfaithful. He was distant, yes, but so was I. We could have tried counseling, a trip away, even a raw conversation. But I chose the easy escape, the most destructive one. Months later, I reached out, not to win him back, just to apologize. His reply was short. I know. That was all. Now, I see him sometimes in photos through mutual friends. He looks lighter, freer. He's with someone new now, a woman named Elise. She seems kind. I hope she is. As for me, I carry the weight of what I did, not as a punishment, but as a reminder. Regret doesn't mean much unless it changes you. I haven't let myself fall into another serious relationship yet. Not because I've given up on love, but because I refuse to hand someone else my broken pieces until I put myself back together. And if you're listening to this, if you're standing where I once stood, lonely, unseen, aching, please talk to your partner. Don't go searching for validation in someone else's arms. The price is far too high. An affair won't fix the silence inside you. It will only deepen it. I cheated, and I regret it every single day.